Good evening. I'm Mr. Conklin, and I'm one of the 8th grade United States history teachers at Oakland Bay. Welcome, T-Wolf campers. I'm here to tell you a story that will make your blood run cold. Actually, why don't I have someone who was there tell you the story?
Well, how you doing there, T-Wolf campers? It's me, it's Django, the cross-eyed gambler, and I'm here to tell you a story about what happened to my friends Ike and Betsy from Pike County long ago. Whew, a little bit hard to see with these things. Oh, that's much better. You see, Ike and Betsy and their young daughter Clementine, oh, sweet Clementine, came out to Shelton in the late 1800s, just before Washington became a state, you hear. Ike was a captain on the Mosquito Fleet as the first logs were leaving town after being harvested in the area. Well, their lives would change forever one fateful night as the family went to the Rusty Skillet for dinner. Little did they know the restaurant was haunted. Just a year before, a logger who'd spent a little too much time in the woods came to town and suffered an injury to his toe when a wagon ran over him on First Street. He limped into the Rusty Skillet's bathroom, the only bathroom in town at the time. It was very nice. And the poor crazed logger was in horrible pain as his toe bled and bled until he bled to death right there on the bathroom floor. It was horrible. Well, Ike and Betsy and poor sweet Clementine sat down and their order was taken. And being good citizens and wanting to flatten the curve, they decided to take turns washing up for supper. The first to go was the man of the house, old Ike. He entered the bathroom, and just as he put his hands in the wash basin, he heard a voice that made his breath stop. Bloody toe, bloody toe. Well, Ike was so scared, he jumped out the bathroom window and ran off into the night. Well, Betsy, tired of waiting, excused herself and went to wash up. Upon closing the door to the bathroom, she heard a voice that made her blood run cold. Bloody toe, bloody toe. Well, Betsy screamed and scrambled to get away, climbing up out the same window as Ike and running off into the timber nearby. It was just absolutely terrible. Well, after a while, the food arrived at the table, and Clementine, being a good kid, decided to take it upon herself to go and get washed up too. Well, after closing the door to the bathroom, she located the soap in the wash basin and began to wash her hands, get cleaned up. And then it came almost too quiet to hear. Bloody toe. But then more intelligible. Bloody toe, bloody toe. The voice got louder and louder. Bloody toe. Well, Clementine, wide-eyed, put her hands on her hips and said, Bloody toe? Put a Band-Aid on it. Then she returned to supper. And that's the honest-to-gosh truth that happened right here in Shelton.